Hey YouTube fam, it's Miss J back in the busy. If that even makes sense. Please forgive my dogs in the background. I don't know what and who they are barking at, but so today we are doing a tuna bake with lots of veggies. Did I mention I love veggies? I really love my veggies. And I got a delicious salad right here. You can see the chilies. Ooh, baby, look at that. I'm about to burn my booty. I'm about to burn my butt, y'all. And then look at that delicious pasta. Got some tuna. I got my peas, green beans, carrots, sweet corn, some broccoli, green pepper. So a lot of my meals will consist of a lot of veggies. I love my veggies. So yeah, I'm not too sure what we're gonna chat about today, but I'm hungry. So I'm gonna dig in. And again, simple salad. I got English cucumber, the one that you peel the skin off. I got that with some carrots and some onion, some red onion. And you saw the chilies. Gonna burn my butt. You might even see, me crying. But yeah, so give that a bit of a mix. And let's kick into the salad first. I'm so scared of eating a chili because it's gonna like hit you in the back of my mouth, even watering right now before I even speak about it. And then I just put salt, lemon juice, and vinegar. I like my dressings, plain and simple. Fancy sometimes, not all the time. But yeah, can check that cucumber and the chili. You want that bite? You want that bite? I know you want it. Open up wide. Oh. So the sweetness from the carrots kind of balances with the chili. So today, clear skin, not a dot of makeup. You'll see me a lot like this in my videos. I like makeup, don't get me wrong. I like being a girly girl. I don't like makeup all the time. I don't even own foundation. I don't even own powder. So today I sat with my little vanity case. Little makeup bag. I got more makeup brushes than what I got makeup. Got a lot of lipsticks, lip glosses. Got lots of that, but no makeup, I can literally eat this on its own. That's how good it is. Tasty as fuck. But let me get into my pasta. I know you want the first bite, so let me, get some broccoli in there. That one's hanging there, Forgive me, but when I look at it from the side, I was watching one of Lance's videos earlier on. The prankster, you know, the UK guy. And, no, Shawmee's UK. Lance is American. And, you know, he had a ball sack hanging out of his pants as the prank. So, you know, it just looked like a ball sack hanging there. But, sorry. Please, have the first bites. Cheers. Mm. 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 I love my broccoli crunchy, you know. I think the worst thing sometimes people can do when they cook is overboil vegetables, because that's where all the nutrients is at, right? So, you know, some things need to be steamed, broiled, if that's the word, boiled. Um, you know, some things just need to be left with a little bit of crunch. Oh, sherbet. That's my air freshener, forgive me. In case you're wondering what sound is that. Mm. I've eaten tuna all my life, but I've never had it in a pasta. So, this is something new for me today. And I must say it's really tasty. Mm. 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 You know the cheese in it? Mm. Pasta? I can eat it every day. Cheese. Oh, you like this? I don't even share with my family when I buy cheese. And if I do, you must know who's getting all over that. That's how I am. I'm sorry. Even with my kids. Oh, this is lovely. If I must say so myself and toot my own horn, I can cook. So, when I eat this, well, not specifically this meal, but when I eat pasta with cheese, sorry, I think of a guy that I once dated. If you're watching this, you know who you are. We still, you know, in context, we still chat on a daily basis. But yeah. So we met on Facebook, and you know, started chatting, and we went to WhatsApp, and we chatted like for it was like about a month that we chatted on Facebook, and then we took it to WhatsApp, you know, and obviously I live in Durban, he was working in Pretoria, and yeah, so he worked in Pretoria, we chatted all the time, and we were gonna meet up. So we did. Last year November we did, and you know, I wanted to cook, I did, but the place that we booked into, I can't say it, but yeah. Yeah, that place, it was a nice place, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, like they didn't have much when it came to kitchenware. It was like kind of limited, and you know, excuse me. Anyway, I wanted to make this pasta that I had seen on a Facebook video, you know, all these cooking channels. So I watched this video a while ago, before I even planned on going to Pretoria, and it was a white wine pasta. But also I'd seen it on a previous mukbang. What is her name? Something Wang, Jessica Wang. No, give me a second, let me check. What is her name? If I look for Jessica Wang, I don't know who the hell she is, but you know, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Give me a second, guys. But yeah, so I saw her cooking it, and I fell in love with this pasta dish. Veronica Wang. Is it? Yes, Veronica Wang. There we go. Sorry, not Jessica Wang, Veronica Wang. Yeah. So anyway, I had seen her making this pasta dish. It was obviously vegetarian. No, it had chicken, sorry, with white wine. And obviously I wanted to impress her, though. You know, you can't just look at the good looks and think she's a bum, she can't cook in the kitchen. How else did I get this sexy figure? Please, you know. Anywho, this cookie here, you know, went out and shopped till she could drop and bought everything. Mind you, the fridge was like that big, so you must know half the things didn't even go in the fridge. So I made this pasta dish the Sunday. The Friday we had takeaway. Yeah, the Friday we had takeaway. The Saturday, what did we eat? The Saturday we got pissed out of our heads and high. Yeah, so we smoked some weed, and I made toasted zombies. But anyway, this Sunday, you know, I wanted to make like a Sunday lunch. And like I said, I love cheese. So you go into Pick and Pay, and she bought those 700-gram cheeses. And we were in the middle of lockdown, so I bought wine here. And I took it up with me. I don't know, because it was Droste or what was it? The what? Aldeprach or something. A friend of mine, Lila, she introduced me to it and I loved it. So, yeah. So me wanting, you know, to be that girl, I was bouncing from early in the morning. Didn't I make a whole flop? So we ate at lunchtime, and you know, I think because it was still, you know, at that time it was good. Because it was still warm, and you must know, like, I used half a block of that cheese in there because I said I love my cheese. So the pots and everything, the sizes were like so small, so I had to make it in 2 separate pots. And what I was thinking was, because the next day I was coming back to Durban, and then I carry a little pacos. Shame. So what had happened, like I said, we ate at lunchtime, it was okay. But for some reason, when we were supposed to eat it for dinner, I didn't even know where to put my face. I took forever in the kitchen. Meantime, I was emptying it in the packets. But as I was emptying it, I put it in my mouth, and I don't know if it was a wine or because it was the middle of summer. And then obviously I didn't put cream, I put milk and flour, you know, and I had to make my own white sauce. So this pasta had gone funny. My heart was sore because literally it was a half a block of cheese. I'm worried about nothing else. I was worried about the cheese. And now this character, he's waiting for a chow. I don't know how to say the food has gone bad. Anyway, emptied all the pots, everything, washed all the dishes. Now it's about 9 p.m. Eh? I know supper time and went, but I don't know how to say, there's no chow. And luckily, we had like munchies. So he made a spliff. We smoked. And he's like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, yo, I had to throw the pasta away. And he was like, no. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, why? And I was like, ish, bro, I don't know. I know what happened. So automatically, in his mind, he's like, this cherry, she can't bounce. She's all mouth, no action. So I think I still owe him a meal, I must cook a meal for him. But, yeah. So, after this conversation of the food being bad and me chucking it out after we smoked our spliff, and mind you, we were still drinking the wine. I sat on the couch and I burst out laughing, like the weed had hit me. So I was laughing non-stop, laughing at myself, laughing at this pasta, just laughing at everything. And, his worms, I think, were making a noise. So we ate Doritos, we ate chocolate. I think there was biscuits and ice cream, We just ate junk food. And I felt bad, because like the next morning he was going straight to work. But yeah. Sometimes when you're not in your own kitchen, like you're comfortable in your own house when you're cooking in your own kitchen because everything where it is, But yeah, that was like a disaster. Not even a disaster, a disaster. And I laughed about it. I apologize, but I laughed about it. Up until today, I still laugh about it, But yeah, sometimes shit happens. It's life. You just deal with it, get over it, move on. Try not to make the same mistake again. But like I say, up till today we still laugh about it. Because you'll see my food on WhatsApp while I'm cooking. And you must just go back to that day and say, what was this girl trying? But why does it happen? Not that I'm over trying to impress you, but, I'm trying to impress you. And that's when the flop happens. A mistake. Because when you're trying to show somebody, I can do my thing. Yeah. Life, has a funny way of showing us things, revealing things. But I always think about that day and I feel bad. So tell me, ladies, has that ever happened to you? Let me know in the comment section. Like, what was your I won't say your worst, but like, you know, your most embarrassing moment while cooking for your boo thing. Guys, I'm sure you know you wanted to bounce and impress the lady. So you know, also leave your story, drop it. Everybody makes mistakes. We are only human. Mm. Mm. Ooh, it's actually, you know, they're in the back. Mm. Just got me right free. But I'm not laughing for punishment. I love it. Why not us eating chilies? And my eldest daughter, she was sitting with me and watching me. Because not too long ago, one of the winter nights. So, I had my cup of coffee. And I can't remember what I was eating, but I remember it was fire. And I can eat a cooked chili, and I can eat a raw chili. Pickles and curry chilies and chili paste. Tip of my tongue is burning, but you know it's like that. That bun. So I put into the chili, and the first one was divine. Oh, it was a vegetable biryani I made. And I had salad. Well, the first chili, you know, got me, yeah. And that one gets you to the ear, right? And eats you all the way down. So I was like how I'm now. And then I went in for another one. This time I didn't know, like when I grabbed it, because it was grated carrots and the tomato. Excuse me. There were about 3 chilies, you know, jam-packed in this. So as I ate it, like the one hit me at the tip of my tongue and the 2 hit me in the back. I literally sat there chewing and the tears were rolling down my cheek. But only the one, because it only hit me on the one side. And I was like, Michaela, give me water. She was like, no, drink your coffee. I was like, Michaela, give me water. No! And she sat there, she ripped me out. Eventually she got up, she gave me water, but you know, like a small glass, like just and finished. And I was like, you. Anyway, she got 2 glasses of water, she came back, and I drank it like one hit. But my mouth is ringing, you know, my ears are ringing, my mouth is stinging. And she's like, drink your coffee. And I'm like, can you piss off and leave me alone? So yeah, you know, you meet up with them 1-2 times. I don't eat chilies every day, but like I say, you know, in a salad, I love jalapenos. Okay. For jalapenos, pickled onions, you know, Then baby onions. I love that too. Carrots. Peppers. You can use mainly green peppers, but robot peppers are nice because it makes it pretty, you know, the colors. Fresh garlic. You get a big jar. One that closes with a lid like this. So wash everything, clean it out, peel it, cut it, you know. Different shapes make it look more attractive, like the onions you leave it whole because they're small. Garlic I leave it whole. The jalapeno poppers. Now I'm thinking of jalapeno poppers. Sorry, oops. But yeah, jalapeno poppers, Lords and Legends, they know their ish. So anyway, the jalapenos, you leave them whole. And many colored people know this, I'm sure, and a lot of people in South Africa. So you make this pasta. Oh, there we go. You make this pasta. Damn. You make this pickle, right? My dad showed me. And it's simple. Vinegar, water, salt, and a bit of sugar. That's all we do. I don't know anything else. Maybe other people do it differently. Put in the comment section, you know. I'm willing to try it because I love it. So, you mix half water and half vinegar. And you fill it in the jar. Obviously not to the top because, you know, you need to stash everything else in the jar. But you fill it, so let's say halfway, right? So make your mixture, salt, sugar, water, vinegar, mix it up, fill your jar halfway, and then you drop, like I say, your pickled onions, your carrots, garlic, peppers, and jalapenos in there. Once you got it in there, then you can, you know, top it up with the liquid, and you let it stand for 2 weeks. Sometimes a little bit longer. So you let it stand, and I promise you that you can eat with anything. Even if you don't like the heat, you don't have to eat the chilies. But you know, that's soaking in the vinegar. In fact, the best thing ever. So yeah, you know, it's good. It's good. Oh, sugar beans, butter beans. Not butter beans and pork trotters. You know, it's like one of those moments with that. Can't go wrong with that. What else? Like I said, you can eat it with anything. But for me, I like it with beans. Beans is like the ish. Even sampan beans, bacon bones, pork trotters. Sheep trotters I eat. I'm not a lover of it. But give me pork trotters. You'll have me here like sucking the bones. Cause the pork trotters is the ish. Like I was even saying to my kids, I'm gonna do broad beans and pork trotters one of these days, because that, you know, it hits the spot. You even want to go to La La Land after that. I would say, you know, after that a cigarette would be the ish. But I've stopped smoking. Uh, Tomorrow will be 2 weeks that I stopped smoking. I didn't plan on stopping. I wanted to, cut down because of the whole COVID thing and people getting sick, especially my age. People I know, many people passing away, which is really sad. So yeah, and then also like my weight, smoking doesn't help. I can walk and then I get out of breath. I also want to, keep fit. Just obviously stay sexy, but keep fit. So yeah, I wanted to cut down on smoking. And 2 weeks ago, I was a Sunday evening, just before I started working, which was about 11 p.m. and I lit my last cigarette. But for some reason, the cigarette wasn't tasting, liquor. Anyway, I smoked it. And I woke up Monday morning. And I said, okay, I'm going to smoke. Because that's the first thing I do. Toilet, water, cigarette. I don't even brush my teeth. So, I woke up the Monday morning. And it didn't bother me. So I was like, okay, cool. And I went the whole day without it. And I was like, okay, must be just the first day. Like I said, I wanted to cut down, not quit. So, cheese. Cheese just does something to me, yo. I'm getting nasty ideas, but it does. So yeah. The first day was cool. Second day was cool, And fun while I was at home. And then I had to go into Central Town. And I think just the pressure of looking at everybody lighting up cigarettes got to me. But I had left my cigarettes at home. So I don't get tempted, And then everyone was lighting up around me. I could feel that I need my nicotine. But I even, walked around town to take my mind off of it. And everything was cool. I got home. Minding my packet of cigarettes, I just opened it the Sunday. So, my hand is itchy. Forgive me if you hear the sound and you're not sure what it is. So yeah, my full packet of cigarettes, I looked at it. It didn't bother me when I came home. But I told my granny, like me and my granny, we like this. So I tell her everything. Well, mostly everything, but we quite good. So, excuse me. I said to her, hey, I went into town and I was walking there in South Beach and even the condies were smoking in the taxi, and I was like, you strong. No, it's only a cigarette, but still, if you've been smoking for how many years, you know what it's like. So, once I got home, I got over it. Then the Thursday, there was a truck that capsized, it came over the island that part in the middle of the road. So, my granny and my son had walked down to the butcher, which is not far from us. And this is on the pavement. So, where they walk, this is where the truck had collapsed or toppled or whatever you want to call it. So I panicked, I got a shock, and it was such a loud sound. So when I looked out of the window and I looked into the road, I just saw this huge cloud of smoke. I grabbed, I ran, I took the key, I opened the door, I opened the gates, and I ran to the front gates on the main road. But then I just saw dust, you know, so I couldn't really tell what was going on. Opened the other gate, I went by the pool area, and I saw the truck had collapsed. The truck had toppled over. The truck can't collapse. Yeah, so I kind of panicked because, like I say, you know, that's where they walk. So truck toppled over. Everybody ran to the truck to see, you know, if the driver was fine. You know, even though there is so much corruption, and sometimes I don't want to say hate. I don't know what's the right word. I can't think of it right now. But you know, I'm so proud of my community that I live in, because when something happens, you know, they all pull together, they all stick together. And this poor guy, obviously, the back of the truck is facing me, which is the back of the truck. And the driver's part, you know, is facing the other side of the road. But the guy is in my area, you know, because I live near across the road from a garage. And the owner, he burnt it down the road. He burnt it literally. And then people all started coming out, you know. And from where I was standing, I could see him. And he kept on booting in the windscreen to try and pull the guy out. And then eventually there were a few people, you know, that were around him, and they were all trying to do the same thing. They pulled him out. And yeah, you know, you always hear a lot of negativity about things when accidents happen. But for me, I must say, like I said, the community I live in, when it hits the fan, you know, we stand together. Or community stands together and does what they need to do. So very, very proud of my community. Even, you know, with the whole unrest that happened last month, July. You know, my community did us proud. The Merebank, Wentworth, and Bluff area stood together, you know, didn't take nonsense. Don't shoot me if you're not from these three areas. But I mean the unity. That's what I'm talking about. The unity that the communities had while standing together. That was like so heartwarming. You know, nobody's just going to go in the middle of winter and stand out there and protect the community. But these men and women, they did it day in and day out. So shout out to, you know, the communities that took the time, and the people that made the effort. But yeah, that just went totally south. I didn't mean to bring all that up. Please don't fight with me. Don't come for me. But I'm just expressing, you know. So I can be a little bit of a messy eater. Don't come for me again. Everybody's got a certain way of eating. Me, I can be all over the place sometimes, you know. But yeah, coming back to my story of giving up smoking, you know. I'm proud of myself. Like I said, tomorrow, midnight, 2 weeks without a cigarette. I've also been avoiding taking a drink right now, in case you're wondering why. I don't see anything, you know. I enjoy my alcohol, don't get me wrong, but I also don't want to just have alcohol right now while I'm trying to quit smoking. I'm one of those people when I start drinking, cigarettes, fly in front of me. Weed as well. I haven't given it up, but I know myself and how I am with cigarettes, so I want to give myself a little bit longer. And then I'll decide, what I'm doing next with myself. But I also don't want to just go back into smoking again. I thought that with the whole pandemic and so many youngsters passing away, it's scary, And I don't even know if these people smoked. But yeah, my precious lungs. Yeah. So my next video. I won't say my next one, but I'm gonna try some edibles. That is gonna be a free as a video. I must probably forget to even record half of it. But yeah. So I bought edibles from a local shop in my area. And for 70 rand, it was well worth it. I ain't encouraging anybody to, smoke, drink, eat edibles. This is just me, who I am, what I do. But yeah. So I bought these edibles. My aunt came over for a week, to chill with the kids. And during lockdown, liquor is freaking expensive. So I'm the type of person I can do without something. Not a must for me. Anywho, all I could get were the edibles. Because the liquor in my area was like, I'd rather drink water, bro. No way, Jose. So I got edibles. And she had one and I had one. Boy, oh boy. I think she got a green fever, literally to say. She kind of enjoyed it, but she had more of a green fever than anything else. And let's face facts, green fever messes up everything. So, yeah. Mine hit me in so many different stages. And I think my one was called the Hulk, if I'm not mistaken. I hear the mental wreck is like the ish. So yeah, I want to try the mental wreck. This thing, I must have taken it. Well, when she got back from work, which was about 6 weeks ago, and they still gave us a jello shot. So we had this jello shot. We split it off, and then we chowed our whole edible. And mind you, this was the first time eating an edible that I hadn't made. Normally I make muffins, and I put it in there. But this was the legit shit. So about an hour, no, I'm lying, 45 minutes after I had it, I had cigarettes. After that cigarette, it hit me. It hit me, and I'm sitting with the menses. My granny says to me, "What's wrong with your eyes? Why are they so red?" And I was with her the whole day because we came from town. So I was like, hey, maybe I'm tired, from the walking, because she makes me flip and walk. Tell everybody she makes me walk. So I'm sitting, I'm talking to her, and my aunt is sitting at the table. She's eating something. And I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so my granny's talking about our trip to town, how she's so tired, and how she walked. She's complaining about the day we just had, but she's already planning the next trip. So I was ripped, and my auntie was ripped. And then you must know now, because we ate the edible, it was like dead. So we laughed. Anyway, not long after that, my aunt got sick. And I had just come out of the bath, so this thing like hit me even more. But it was so much fun. Yeah, so I think it was about 9 p.m. at that time, because I'd done dishes,